Mga salamat. Thank you very much to everyone. Maayong hapon sa inyo tanan na pinalangga ko ng mga Negrense. Talaga naman, Negros Development tanan. Nalipay ako nga sa unang atyon, nakatambong ako sa inyo nga pinakasikat nga panaad sa Negros Festival. This is truly a tremendous occasion, the Festival of Festivals sa matahong na probinsya, Negros Occidental. What a joy to be here and to greet and meet all our old friends and new ones, led of course by the tallest and greatest governor of all, Governor Bong Lacson. Indeed, our provincial festival in Ilocos Norte is a brand new one that I initiated. Today, I learned something new. We need also the trade booths and exhibitions so that everyone, each of the towns, can get some ROI from the expense of the fiesta, selling their very best products and specialties. This is truly a best practice. Haaton, pinalangga na Vice Gov Jeffrey Ferrer, ang tanong ko lang, anong kasalanan mo na napakalaki na ganyan ang krus na suot mo? Yun lang. Baka alam ni Yoye. Haaton, Mayor, our great Mayor Albi Benitez, who is here representing the special, extraordinary city of Bacolod. The members of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Negros Occidental, the congressmen and women of Negros Occidental, Jingo, my door-to-door escort from San Carlos, Yoyet, whom I have known since childhood, Chedeng Alvarez, my super suki, and Greg Casataya, my seatmate in the Commission on Appointments. All the mayors of all our towns, the vice mayors of the 32 LGUs of Negros Occidental, bawat isa sa inyo ay panalo na dahil nakilahok kayo. Because you joined this contest, you are all winners, and I congratulate you for this colorful and festive occasion. To all our elected officials, Mr. Ray Fernando Diaz, our administrator, and the Executive Committee Chairman, mga pinalangga ko ng mga Negrosanon. Talaga naman, the word Panaad is the Hiligaynon word for vow or a promise. And today's theme, as expressed by our good governor, is the living promise of better and brighter days for the province of Negros Occidental. Avance Negrense indeed. The promise of bright and better days by our forefathers has finally arrived. And Panaad is no longer a mere promise, but in fact, achievement. According to the PSA in 2022, the GDP of Negros Occidental was 246.39 billion pesos. The GDP of Bacolod has grown by 9.8% year on year, now hitting 132.81 billion. The combined GDP of Bacolod and Negros accounted for almost 40% of the GDP of Western Visayas. Panaad fulfilled indeed. Palakpakan natin ang ating mga opisyal today. Avance Negrense is not a mere slogan, not another catchword, but the truth, the reality of the progress and prosperity of this great province. Negros Occidental has the largest share of the region's agriculture, accounting for 32.3%. The province has the largest share in the total industry of Western Visayas, 33.6%, which stood at 205 billion for that period. We are rich and lucky indeed. And truly, these numbers are backed by visible, tangible development. As an example, on my way from Bacolod City, from the airport in Silay, I couldn't help but notice the amazing construction boom currently taking place in Bacolod and Negros Occidental. Local, regional, and national property developers are rushing to offer Negrenses the best they have to offer, setting up multi-billion projects everywhere. Flying from San Carlos to the city, once again it was hard to avoid noticing the huge number of solar panels, the number of factories and other developments everywhere visible. I see also in Bacolod the rapidly rising skyline of the BPOs, renewable energy therefore, developing solar, hydro, geothermal, and biomass energy sources are replete in our province. And things will only get better. On the 12th of March, the Senate passed on third reading Senate Bill 2507, Negros Island Region Act, to which we all supported. The President will be signing that into law within a few days. No doubt that law will only serve to bring government goods and services even closer to the people of Panaad Island and to all Negrenses throughout the region. However, even as we celebrate the success of Negros today, we also recognize the dire and compelling challenge of El Nino. El Nino that has struck 29,400 Filipinos, Region 6 suffering the biggest number of 18,000 farmers already affected. Here in Negros Occidental, 2,585 farmers in 20 different LGUs have already manifested millions upon millions of crop damage. And last week, we all know that San Enrique in Negros Occidental has been placed under a state of calamity, but because of the extreme damage to crops brought about indeed by El Nino. Because of the havoc, destruction, and disruption that El Nino has brought, I have called for an urgent inquiry in the Senate to investigate the water and farming situation in our country. Drought is one of many challenges that Negros faces today. Among these, the increasing scarcity of agricultural labor, because better paying construction jobs and retail offerings have become far more the fashion. Truly, it is time to mechanize, level up, and modernize what was once the grace and pride of Filipino agriculture, the sugar industry of Negros. Nevertheless, I am certain, because of your ingenuity and intelligence, that the Negrenses, guided by capable leaders, will hurdle these challenges with flying colors, and once again, the cry of Avance Negrense will be heard throughout the province. But while we are on the topic of barangay leaders, I would like to reiterate that the term of our elected barangay officials at 18 months only is ridiculously short. We do not want elections almost every year. Hence, it is important that we listen and that I count on your support that with the barangays now performing virtually every function accorded by law, from economics to health, to agriculture, to education, you in the barangay are the frontliners, the mediators, the peacemakers, the rescue workers, and the representatives of the people. So many plans and projects cannot be made within that 18-month period. So that, in fact, I think that I able to convince our legislators after the countless postponements in barangay elections, as I in fact postponed 2019 to 2022, 2022 to 2023, I count on your support to finally, once and for all, fix the term of barangay officials to 6 years. No more subtraction, no more changes, final and perfect. Also, I think that it is important that today, a day of joy and celebration, I think that I need to avert the bad reputation of Ilocanos. After all, I'm half Bisaya from Leyte, Waray-Waray, and I would like to offer, in addition to the many prizes of our good governor for the Panaad contestants, an additional amount from myself of 100,000 pesos to the winner. I am so deeply impressed by the colorful festivity, the expertise, and the talent that it is but proper that we add on to that amount that has been offered already. Finally, before I go, since this is, after all, the Festival of Promises, allow me to dream and somehow make that promise that, in fact, every LKG of sugar will hereafter always remain at a minimum of 3,000 pesos. Sana maibalik ang 2022 price of 3,200 pesos. Now it has gone down. We are hovering at 2,007, 2,800. Let us find ways and means for the SRA, for the traders, and all the stakeholders in sugar to bring it up to a living price of 3,000 pesos per LKG. I have no idea how we can do this, but I am hopeful. SRA, Paul Ascona, you better watch out. With that, madamo gid na salamat sa pag-imbita akon sa inyong festival para masadya pagid ang Panaad Festival. Eto nga, mahatag sana itong 3,000 pesos on top of everything that the governor has said para sa madaog na festival competition, padayaon ang pag-uswag sa Negros Occidental. Happy Panaad Festival! And to all of you, avance indeed, Negrense. Maraming salamat. Damo nga salamat sa inyong tanan. Thank you.
Ang mga problema na hinaharap natin ngayon, ang natapaday